Hey YouTube, it's Tams the Wicked Witch. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all well and stuff. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. Please hit the notification bell. It really helps the channel. I'm really glad to see you all again. I've got some witchy, magical information today, and we're going to do rice and how we use rice in magic and witchcraft. So obviously, we all really know that rice is something that people throw at weddings, and obviously one of the reasons they actually throw rice at weddings is for the bride and groom, for fertility and, you know, long life and together sort of thing. So, you know, we all know that uncooked rice is thrown at weddings and has been thrown at weddings for generations. But the actual properties of rice in magical uses is actually quite interesting, and some of you might actually not realise how important rice is in your magical workings and your spell work, and how it can really improve spells and witchy jars and you know, and protection bags and things like that. So just good old plain, this is from Tesco's, this is bags of rice, but you know, good old plain rice, doesn't matter what salt, as long as it's not cooked. Please remember, do not eat uncooked rice. It's not good for you. Don't eat uncooked rice. This is not, I'm not telling you to do that. But we need, for our magical workings, uncooked rice. So rice is a huge part of the world's diet. It's, you know, it's grown in rice fields, and it is massively popular amongst many cultures and many people. But in our magical workings, rice can really make a difference. So just some of the information in witchcraft that we can use rice for. Rice is under the element of air and earth, and it is the ruling planet of the sun. It's masculine and feminine. Now there's a bit of an argument with this. People say, even though it's ruling planet's the sun, which is masculine, the god, people say it's also feminine. So it's kind of both, and that would be people's different opinions. Obviously, you've got lots of different opinions, and this is just my humble opinion, of course, and look into your own investigations on things and take what you get from something and make it your own. So if you work with rice in your magical workings and it does this and this, then that's your own information to use and to pass on to others if you want to. So people use uncooked rice for blessings, work with blessings, and they also use it in money and prosperity. So it obviously is a good one for bringing in the old dollar. Infertility, obviously, it's thrown at weddings, and also in keeping people together. So again, what could we call that? Bringing people together. So that, of course, is why it's thrown at weddings as well. It's a really big deal in protection. It's got a lot of protection properties about it, and it also is to conjure up rain. So imagine places like Ethiopia and places like that where they just don't get any rain. They even have rice gods and goddesses in some of these countries where they are so dependent on rain to get the rice growing. And again, we're going back to that old times where you know, people were, they kind of looked like it was, they would blame themselves that they'd done something wrong because it didn't rain. But rice is used to conjure up rain. Throwing a handful of grains of rice in the air will bring rain. It's obviously in wealth, so people have rice on their money altars, and usually for any kind of money, prosperity money altars, you're using rice for any of those things, whatever it might be, whether it's on an altar or in a jar or a bag or a spell or whatever it's used for. They usually dye it green. Some people like to dye it gold, or you could use green or gold glitter and sprinkle it over the top of the hard rice. It's also used for security. Now, security being security of your home, your business, your vehicle, yourself, your children, and treasure. So how I take it for treasure, is, again, it would be something that you would treasure or something you would find for yourself as treasure. So I don't know, if you owned a £30,000 Rolex watch, some people would look at that as treasure. Personally, if I had a 7-foot Jason Voorhees, which was made in America, which cost £10,000, that to me would be treasure. Those kind of things. It's things that mean something to you that would be treasure. Some people, if you was looking at it in a different way, the way you treasure your loved ones, so not possessions, the way you treasure your loved ones, your children, your animals, your family, friends, and all that. So it could be looked at in that sense as well. So if you was doing fertility magic, you would dye the rice red. And in the old times, many moons ago, people would put a container of rice outside their front door, and they believed this stopped evil spirits coming into their home, because they would stop and count the grains of rice, and then the rice would protect them and push away the evil spirits. They also sprinkled it on their rooftops, and they also would put it in little amulets or little bags and hang them around the property to protect their home. And they also believed that having the jar at the front door would push away evil, protect the house, but bring in the money. So again, bringing in the prosperity to the property that you live in, to your family. In hoodoo, money spell work and anything like that, the rice is always dyed the green, the colour of money, and it's very much a fast money. It's used in fast money, welcoming the money altars, bringing money in hoodoo. It's very good in spell work to soak up negative energy. So just as when you put water onto rice and boil it, and it soaks up and expands and cooks it for us to eat, it soaks up negative energy. So it's fantastic to use in spell work. And so that would be all of the things I've just said, and also many more things you could use, because let's face it, you've got hundreds of different protections, hundreds of different blessings, hundreds of different money reasons. There's lots of different things you could use this for within those settings. If you have a box of rice, this is actually sachets inside of rice, but if you have a box of rice and you popped some coins into the bottom, you could pop them in a bag so they weren't against your actual rice, or if these are in bags, so kind of it's not going to hurt. But if you pop coins that you've blessed into your rice, and then that's the rice you cook and eat, that will bring in the money, keep the money coming, fast money, keep the money flowing. So rice is used in a lot of cash magic. If you've got money problems, debts and things like that, you could use rice to sort out those situations. So protecting yourself, your security of your house, and also bringing in the money. So rice is really good for anything money wise, anything protection wise, blessings, fertility, keeping couples together, keeping partnerships going, rain, making it rain, wealth, security of the home, and treasures, whether it be treasure in the people you love, or whether it be treasures as things that you feel are treasure, you know, like your jewellery box, or I don't know, my horror figures, or your radio control car collection. They're treasures, they're your things that you treasure, and you could be using it kind of to attract more of that, or protecting and things like that. So yeah, the old rice, the old grains of rice are absolutely wicked for our magical workings. We can use it in our magics. It hasn't got any folk names. There's no folklore or folk names attached to rice, sadly. But there is, and there's no great healing. There's no great healing powers of cooked rice, other than the fact that you can actually eat it. You cannot eat uncooked rice. I'm saying it again. Uncooked rice is just what we're using for our magics and our spell work and all of that kind of witchy goodness that we all enjoy and participate in. So yeah, if you're thinking of doing some prosperity magic for 2021, I suggest that you use some rice, dye it green, get it set up on your money altar. I will do a money altar video shortly, and yeah, bring in the money. I hope you like this video. Give us a thumbs up, please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you soon. See you later, bye.